Yeah, absolutely. It's always a bit nerve-wracking coming into the Scotties and getting on the ice and trying to learn as best you can, and I think it feels really good to start out with the win.
Lots of fans in the building here for you, even though we're in Northern Ontario. It's got to feel pretty good too, eh?
Yeah, I think it's 95% McCarville and then maybe 15% us, but they're loud and they're awesome, so it's great. There's lots of energy. It's going to be an awesome week here.
Talking about the game, you scored that 4-ball early and kind of off to the races from there. It ended up being a bit of a blowout. PEI still played a strong game, and you had made a bunch of shots to stick in it.
Yeah, for sure. We had a few mistakes, and they made some good shots to put some pressure on, and thankfully we responded and made some big team shots, and they played a pretty solid game.
Safe to assume that another World Championship is the goal this year?
Oh, that's far ahead. Hoping to be in the finals. That final weekend coming up, so we've got a lot of work to do here.
Can you just explain why you are shorthanded tonight?
Yeah, Jerry has the flu tonight. She got it just last night, and she tried to throw the pre-event practice. She was quite sick, so she's resting today.
Okay.
Yeah.
And is she? Do you think she'll be okay for tomorrow? Or?
Yeah, we're keeping our fingers crossed. We have a plague of bad luck where we are sick at provincials, we're sick here, but hopefully after tonight she can just rest and we'll get back to it.
And where is Crystal?
Crystal's with her daughter, watching her daughter play some volleyball, but she'll be here on Monday, so
Okay.
she's not missing too much, yeah.
All right. Well, just can you just talk how well your team played tonight, given that you were shorthanded in the very first game?
Yeah, no, we have to talk. Margot and Ashton did a great job. Margot's calling line for the first time, I think, in a while or ever. First time at the Scotties for sure, and then Ashton swept a ton of rocks, made a bunch of shots for us. So just the resilience of those two players was amazing. I had a rough start to the game as well, and they really rallied.
Yeah, I mean, you had some things to overcome to pull out a win, and
Yeah.
it's not easy in the first game.
Yeah.
Everyone's kind of getting used to the ice and stuff.
Yeah, exactly. It was a little bit tricky out there. Pre-event practice, we were the first one on at 8:30 in the morning, so we didn't get a great read, but we caught on quickly and were able to pull out the win for Jerry, and now it's no stress. She missed the first game, and she can come back fresh on Saturday, hopefully.
Oh, super smooth travel we had to come here. We started our journey from Kamloops on Tuesday evening to go to Kelowna, and then we were delayed for 24 hours in Toronto and got in this morning at 3 a.m. So had a quick sleep and then had practice this afternoon. Luckily, we were able to change our practice. But yeah, it was just kind of sleep quick, and we were just really focusing kind of on one rock at a time, just really simplifying it today, just given the fact that we are pretty fatigued and had a long journey here. But we were really fortunate we came out there firing, but we just really made sure we simplified and really focused on energy management.
Right, was it the snowstorm that delayed you coming out through Toronto?
Yeah, so we were actually canceled even before we even left Kamloops. We were canceled kind of for the following evening, so they were kind of preemptively canceling. Then we were canceled the next morning, and then we kind of panic booked that evening. We were able to get out, but then we were even 3 hours delayed on that one. So
Right.
yeah, but we're happy to be here.
That's a lot of travel stuff, and I mean that's a fair bit of fatigue for the first day, isn't it?
Yeah, for sure. I think we had a really good support system around us. I think Jim and Kristen really kind of kept us kind of calm and not really there's nothing we can do. We can't control it. We kind of just really took that approach and just kind of was like, well, this is the cards we're dealt. Let's go to the mall. Let's kind of relax. We had 2 naps yesterday. It's not often you get that in a day. So we just really focused on not kind of making it bigger than it needed to be, because it is what it is. We can't control it.
How much getting out front early sort of calm those nerves and okay, now we can relax a little bit? And
Yeah, the first game of the Scotties is always tricky. You're learning a new facility, you're learning new ice, etc. And obviously today, given some extra challenges. So just making sure that we kind of capitalize when we could, I think was huge, just to kind of, make sure we get that energy up and be able to maintain it rather than kind of having a game that's back and forth. It can be pretty taxing. So I think that was that helped in managing our energy today.
you got the first one out of the way. I mean, that's got to feel good too.
Yeah, it was definitely kind of a bit of a role reversal. We played Sturmain our last game last year at the Scotties, and that was kind of what eventually knocked us out of playoffs. So it was kind of nice to kind of get that chip off our shoulder a little bit and get off to a good start.
Did it help at all? I mean, I think you were supposed to be like the early practice this morning, and I think you ended up in the last group.
Second last.
Yeah, did it help at all? I mean, I guess maybe practicing on the ice, not as far in advance of your first game.
Yeah, we just kind of restructured our day around that. I think we're very thankful to not have an 8 a.m. practice. I think that we might have even opted out of that. Sarah might have been able to go because she was able to get here a little bit earlier than us. But yeah, we were very thankful they were able to kind of rearrange some stuff to allow us to have that practice. And we just really focused on getting a little bit of downtime between our game and eating and kind of coming back here. So we were just able to focus on that. We just rejigged our schedule. It is what it was. Obviously, it'd be nice to have a bit more time in between, but I think we were thankful to have at least, I think we got 7 hours of sleep, so we're pretty thankful for that. I think that was good considering the circumstances.
We had one member of our team that just showed up this morning at 11.
Who got
Deanna. Deanna was delayed since Wednesday. She ended up going through Sault Ste. Marie to get here, so took
Bearskin.
very small plane. Yeah, she got here though.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Can you maybe just why did your team get off to such a strong start tonight? Do you think?
We just went with where we came off of our win at provincials, and the girls just trust me, and we just go for it. We got a couple lucky breaks, obviously. You got to get that to win a game, but we put some pressure on, put some rocks in play, which is what we love. Had a great time out there.
You see that draw, and you're playing Northern Ontario in the first game in Thunder Bay. What's your thought process?
I was pumped. I'm like, this crowd is going to carry us through the entire week. This first game, and that cheering for her every time she made a shot, wow, that was so fun.
Kind of like a good road win.
Pardon?
Kind of like a good road win.
Yes, yeah.
Jump early and hang on.
Yes.
I'm interested to know your experience in Cadriana's and mixed doubles. How you think that excelling in that game helps you in this game here in this format?
Well, Shaylin too plays a ton of mixed doubles, and I just think they have such great touch shots that it gives me the confidence to call those shots. Should we bail earlier? Maybe sometimes, but we love to put rocks in play, so it's super fun that way.
And that was kind of the strategy. You
Yeah,
knew that
for
you were
sure.
going to be. You
For
knew
sure.
they were going to come back.
It broke my heart to have one blank end, I'll tell you that.
After that blank end, you were able to put up a 3 in the second, and a pretty gutsy shot there.
Yeah, not really. I mean, it was kind of you make it for 2, should make it for 2, and then if you make it great, make it for 3. But that's a good point. We scored 3 and 2, so maybe the blank end wasn't so bad.
Does that win make a statement about your team?
I don't think we need to make a statement. I think we just came to play, and we had a great time out there. It was so fun.